So Haruna Iddrisu, after serving as the minority leader for 6 years, was changed or was removed together with his minority chief whip Muntaka Muhammad. Yes, Muntaka was also removed. Now he's the minister designate for education, and when he went for his vetting or his confirmation hearing, he was asked the question of how he handled that whole reshuffle by the NDC together with former President Mahama, and he narrated how he even got the call that something like this was going to take place. This is Loyalty TV Studios. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we are doing on this very platform. Haruna Iddrisu spoke about being patient, and when bad things happen, how you need to react. How he didn't overreact when he was changed as the minority leader, because he felt that, look, if I've served 6 years and the party says that, so if I've served 6 years and the party feels that somebody new has to come, why not let me allow the other person to come in? And that person was Dr. Kesley Ato Ba Forsen, who replaced Haruna Iddrisu as the minority leader. Let's go and check out this video from Haruna Iddrisu's confirmation hearing. We'll be back, but don't forget, just like and then subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more.
Let me conclude by asking you this. We are politicians, and this is my last question to you. And again, I want the Ghanaian youth to listen to this and how you answer it. We go through low moments in our politics, days of adversity. You were a student leader, rose to become a cabinet minister. When your party was in opposition, you were privileged to have been selected as a primus of your inter-pares. And you became the primus of your side for some 6 years. Share with us, how did you find your transition?
Transition from where to where?
That is when you had to give space for a younger person, to take over from you.
Oh, I took it very easy. When I was told that there would be a reshuffle of the minority, I believe I got a call whilst I was entering Joy FM for a major interview from President Mahama, and he indicated to me that, Harun, I'll call you shortly to discuss a very important matter. If you remember, I think it was PM Express. And for me, if you look at President Akufo-Addo's State of the Nation's address, the last one, I should be the most encouraged. At least he admitted that he suffered an effective opposition in the hands of Haruna Iddrisu and the likes of our MPs, even if he didn't say so tacitly. He said the nature and character of the parliament, the speakership, and his inability to get things through. I believe that in the last 7 years, I served my country well as minority leader, contributing to, how I got it under your sleeves, getting Bagbin elected as speaker. And for many in the NDC, those of you who were at Marriott Hotel, the Honorable Yusuf and Soyene, and nobody is here, I told them that a tortoise will ride an elephant at dawn. You remember that? Didn't the tortoise ride an elephant? We worked towards it, and we achieved it. And I had Honorable Muntaka. We had a certain gelling chemistry of a relationship. So as minority leader, getting Bagbin elected was significant for me to change the course of parliamentary accountability in our country. Research have demonstrated that the 8th Parliament will be remembered for its effectiveness in demanding accountability. There are many policy issues that I'll walk to you and Che Mensa, and I'm sure I can use the word today. There was a day they said, "More tono, he's been bought." So I walked to you and said, "Then Che, na mi yakubi na otomi." I told the honorable chairman that no, some decisions I'm guided by the good of our country and the future of our country. And that I take those decisions taking responsibility. Indeed, I told the Honorable Suhine that when President Mahama begin constituting government, I'll be appreciated as former minority leader. Even the engineering you are doing here, people will appreciate a Haruna Iddrisu. There were some decisions that you are guided collectively by the party, and then we take a decision. But as I said, I have never, ever regretted being changed as minority leader. I don't carry guilt in my heart. I've had my opportunity. I went out there to campaign and work for the NDC because I was convinced that in terms of the management of the economy, I wasn't satisfied with how the MPP had managed the country and its governance. So I don't carry guilt in my heart. I had a rare opportunity to serve, probably the first in my part of the world, if not the first in my country. And those who know me, there is a Quranic verse that I share with my mother, Aman Rasul. God does not give you a burden you cannot carry. So I'm sure at that time, God wanted a certain burden off my head. Which burden was that don't be minority leader, be MP for Tamale South. I keep telling my colleagues that my greatest asset is the preservation of Tamale South. And therefore, I thank the chiefs behind me and the people of Tamale South for giving me religious trust to keep the seat. So you can think minority leader was just an opportunity to serve. Those 7 years, my footprints are there and they remain there.
All right, so this is Haruna Iddrisu, yes, at his, confirmation hearing where, Haruna Iddrisu, the man. And for me, I've heard that, of course, he has presidential ambitions together with, Dr. Atoforsin and all that. But for me, I think that these two personalities, President Mahama has given them, a brilliant opportunities for them to be able to sell themselves to the Ghanaian people. And if Haruna Iddrisu, of course, he's going to be confirmed because and NPP doesn't have the numbers to even challenge his confirmation when the voting starts on the floor of Parliament and all that. And of course, he's a parliamentarian, so he's going to vote for himself. But then I think that if he's able to excel as the education minister, he's putting himself in a good light to Ghanaians. But the one whose job is more tougher is Dr. Kingsley Atoforsin, because look, finance minister, considering the kind of economy we are in, the dollar is late. So for them, perform and then endorse yourself, like you use this platform to sell yourself as a presidential candidate. It is as simple as ABC. This one, no libilibi, no labalaba. Perform. When you perform, you go straight. If you don't perform, it will be used against you. This, as I was saying, is simple as A, B, and C, D, E. So that is Haruna Iddrisu. So what do you, after watching the vetting videos and all that, how are you confident that they can be able to deliver? Let me hear from you in the comment section. This is Loyalty TV CD. Subscribe, like, share this. If you don't like the video, it will not help our ratings. So kindly like the video. Charlie, sometimes you see, 200, 300, 500 views, then only 10 likes. Don't do that. Like the videos, subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we are doing on this platform. For now, we out.